The galaxy was burning. Ahsoka Tano sat alone in the cockpit of a stolen freighter, her hands tight on the controls. The Jedi were gone, cut down in their own temples, cut down by their own clones. She had felt every death like a blade across her heart. She was no longer a Jedi. She had walked away from the Order long before this nightmare began, but the pain still belonged to her. Then she felt it, a ripple, soft, distant, like a voice calling through deep water. Anakin, her breath caught. It couldn't be. He was supposed to be dead. The whispers across the holonet said all the Jedi generals had fallen. And yet, this presence, she knew it. She had grown up beside it. She had trained under it. She would know it anywhere in the galaxy. But something was wrong. The echo was twisted, broken in two. One half burned with rage, far away, drowning in shadow. The other half was small, quiet, new, like a candle flickering in a storm. She closed her eyes and let the Force guide her hand. The navicomputer locked onto a single set of coordinates, Tatooine. She almost laughed. Anakin had hated that world. He swore he'd never go back. And yet the Force was pulling her straight to its twin suns. She punched the hyperdrive. Stars stretched into white lines. Whatever waited for her on those burning sands, she had to reach it first. Before the Empire did. Before anyone else did. Because if even a piece of Anakin Skywalker was still out there, she would not lose him again. Tatooine welcomed her with heat and silence. Ahsoka's freighter touched down behind a ridge of red rock, far from Mos Eisley, far from any prying eyes. She pulled her hood low and stepped out into the burning wind. 2 suns, endless sand, and that strange soft pull in the Force, still tugging at her chest. She followed it for hours. The presence led her across the dunes, past Jawa tracks and broken moisture vaporators, until a small farmstead appeared on the horizon. A simple home, curved walls, a windmill turning slowly in the dry breeze. The Lars homestead. Ahsoka's blood went cold. She knew this name. Anakin had spoken it once, with pain in his voice. His mother, Shmi, she had died here. So why was the Force pulling her to this exact spot? She crept closer, hiding behind a low ridge, and then she saw them, a man and a woman, sun-worn and weary, Owen and Beru Lars, and in Beru's arms, a baby, small, pink-skinned, wrapped in a faded cloth. The child's tiny fingers reached up toward the sky, and the Force around him sang. Ahsoka's knees nearly buckled. It was him, the echo, the voice in the storm. This was the presence she had felt across the stars. Not Anakin, but a piece of him, his blood, his son. Her mind raced. Padme, the whispers on Coruscant, the Senator's sudden death, the Council's quiet movements in the final days. They had hidden him. They had buried the truth. And then she heard it. A distant engine, a speeder, climbing the far ridge. Someone else was coming. Ahsoka's hand drifted to her lightsaber. She would not let them take this child. Ahsoka moved fast. She slipped down the ridge, boots silent on the loose sand, and crossed the open ground to the homestead before the speeder's engine grew louder. Beru saw her first. The woman gasped and pulled the baby tight against her chest. "Who are you?" Owen barked, stepping in front of his wife. His hand reached for a blaster on the wall. "I'm a friend," Ahsoka said softly. "A friend of Anakin's." The name hit them like a slap. Beru's eyes filled with tears. Owen's jaw tightened. "You shouldn't be here," he growled. "He's safe with us." That's what the Jedi wanted. "The Jedi are gone," Ahsoka said. "And someone else is coming up that ridge right now. If I can find this child, so can the Empire. Tatooine is not safe. It never was." Owen hesitated. The distant whine of the speeder grew louder. Beru looked down at the baby. The boy stared back at her with wide, calm eyes. Then she looked at Ahsoka, and slowly, with shaking hands, she held him out. "His name is Luke," she whispered. "Protect him, please." Ahsoka took the child. He was warm, light as a feather, and the Force around him hummed like a quiet song. She gave Beru one last nod, then turned and ran. She crossed the dunes as the twin suns dipped low. Behind her, she heard a speeder skid to a stop. A robed figure stepped out, brown cloak, familiar stance. Obi-Wan. He looked toward the homestead. He did not see her. He did not see the child. Ahsoka climbed into her freighter, held Luke close, and punched the sky. Tatooine vanished beneath them. Years passed, like sandstorms across Tatooine. In a hidden canyon, far from prying Imperial eyes, Ahsoka Tano trained the boy. Luke Skywalker was no longer a child. He was 16 now, lean, sharp-eyed, and dangerous. But Ahsoka was not making him a Jedi. The Jedi failed, she told him one quiet morning. They followed rules while the galaxy burned. You will not. Luke listened. He always listened. She taught him the lightsaber forms, yes, but also the blade work of the Mandalorians. She showed him how to track like a bounty hunter, how to lie like a smuggler, how to feel the Force, not as a servant, but as a partner. Fear is not your enemy, she said, circling him with twin white sabers. Fear is information. Use it. Luke struck. She blocked. Sparks flew across the canyon walls. He fought differently than his father. Where Anakin had burned with rage, Luke moved with focus. Cold, calm, precise. Ahsoka watched him grow, and something inside her ached. He was becoming powerful, maybe too powerful. She remembered another boy, long ago, who had walked this same path. One night, beneath the twin sun's dying light, Luke turned to her. Master, when do we strike back? Ahsoka didn't answer right away. She stared at the horizon, where Imperial Star Destroyers patrolled the stars above. Soon, she whispered. But first, you must know who you really are. Luke's eyes narrowed. My father? Ahsoka's grip tightened on her saber. The truth was coming, and it would change everything. The black towers of Mustafar burned red against the lava sky. Inside, Darth Vader knelt in his meditation chamber. The hiss of his mask was the only sound. His scarred body floated in Bacta, weightless, silent, waiting. Then it came, a tremor, soft at first, like a whisper carried on smoke. But Vader knew this signature. He had felt it 1,000 times before, on Christophsis, on Mandalore, in the halls of the Jedi Temple. Ahsoka, his mechanical fist clenched. The Bacta around him trembled. Impossible, he rasped. He had felt her die. He was certain. The sixth brother had reported her end. The Force had gone quiet, and yet, here she was, alive, burning bright like a second sun. But she was not alone. Vader sensed others around her, young, untrained, frightened, Force-sensitive. Children the Empire had missed. Children the Inquisitors had failed to find. She was building something, a new order. The Sith Lord rose from the tank, lava light glowing across his armor. He activated the holocom. The pale, hooded face of Emperor Palpatine flickered to life. My master, Vader said, voice low. There is a disturbance. The Emperor's yellow eyes narrowed. I have felt it, Lord Vader. A shadow we thought extinguished. It is her. Then end her, Palpatine hissed. And every stray she protects. Burn them all. Vader bowed. It will be done. But beneath the mask, Anakin Skywalker stirred. A memory. A small Togruta girl smiling up at him. You'll be stuck with me, Sky Guy, the mask hissed. The memory died. Vader turned and reached for his lightsaber. The hunt had begun. The moon was cold, gray, forgotten. Ahsoka Tano led her small group through the ruins of an old Jedi outpost. 5 children walked behind her, quiet, tired, afraid. And then there was him, a young boy, sandy hair, bright blue eyes, maybe 12 standard years old. He held a training saber tight in his small hands. His name was Luke. Ahsoka had hidden him for years, moving from world to world, teaching him quietly, never speaking the name of his father. But the Force was loud tonight, too loud. Master Tano, Luke whispered, something's wrong. I feel it too. Before she could answer, the sky split open. 3 Imperial shuttles screamed down through the clouds, black wings, Red lights. The Inquisitors had found them. The Grand Inquisitor stepped out first. Behind him came the seventh sister and the fifth brother. Their spinning red blades hummed in the dark. "Hand over the children, Jedi," the Grand Inquisitor called. And the boy, especially the boy. Ahsoka's white sabers ignited. "Run!" she shouted to the children. "Get to the ship." The fight was brutal. Sparks flew. Stone cracked. Ahsoka moved like a storm, but she was outnumbered. A red blade slashed her shoulder. She fell to one knee. Then, a small voice. "Leave her alone." Luke stood between her and the Inquisitors, his training saber raised, his hands shaking. The Grand Inquisitor froze. He felt it. The bloodline, the power, the shadow of Skywalker. "It cannot be," he hissed. Ahsoka grabbed Luke's arm. The truth poured out before she could stop it. "Luke, listen to me. Your father is Darth Vader." The boy's eyes went wide. The galaxy stopped turning. The wind howled across the broken moon. Darth Vader stood at the bottom of the ramp. Black armor, red blade humming low. The Inquisitors fell back behind him, bowing their heads. Ahsoka pulled Luke close, her white sabers raised, her body shaking from her wounds. "Get behind me, Luke," she whispered. "We run now." But the boy did not move. He stared up at the giant in black, his small chest rising and falling, his blue eyes wide, but not with fear, with recognition. "Master Tano," Luke said softly. "I can feel him. Inside the mask. There's someone still in there." "Luke, no, he's hurting." The boy stepped forward. Ahsoka's heart stopped. "Luke, come back." But Luke kept walking, slowly, carefully, toward the most feared man in the galaxy. Vader's red blade lifted, then paused. The Sith Lord tilted his head. The boy's force signature hit him like a wave. Warm, familiar, Padme. The eyes were hers. The courage was his own. "Father," Luke said. The word echoed across the ruins. The Inquisitors froze. The Grand Inquisitor turned to Vader, confused. "My lord." "Silence," Vader hissed. Luke stopped a few feet away. He looked up at the mask. No weapon in his hand now, just open palms. "I know what they made you," the boy said. "I know what you did. But you don't have to stay this way. Come home with me, please." The red blade trembled. Inside the helmet, Anakin Skywalker screamed. Ahsoka watched, breathless. She had trained Jedi, led armies, faced Sith, but she had never seen this. A child, reaching into the dark, and the dark, reaching back. The standoff on the broken moon hung by a thread. Darth Vader's red blade hovered between him and his son. The Emperor's cold voice still echoed through the comm. "Kill the boy, now." But Vader did not move. Inside the mask, a war was raging. Anakin Skywalker, the man buried under 20 years of ash and pain, clawed at the surface. He saw Padme's eyes in the boy. He heard her voice in the wind. There's still good in him. The Grand Inquisitor stepped forward, sensing weakness. "My lord, if you cannot finish him, I will." "That was a mistake." Vader spun. His red blade flashed once. The Grand Inquisitor's body hit the stone in two pieces. The seventh sister gasped. The fifth brother raised his weapon. Too late. Vader's saber sliced through the air, and another Inquisitor fell. Ahsoka grabbed Luke's shoulder. "Now, Luke, move!" This time the boy listened. They ran for the ship. The other children were already inside, screaming for them. Blaster fire from stormtroopers tore through the ruins. Vader stood in the center of the storm, his cape whipping in the wind, watching his son escape, and letting him. The shuttle roared to life. Engines screamed. The little ship lifted off the moon, dodging TIE fighters, jumping into hyperspace just as Star Destroyers arrived overhead. In his shuttle below, Vader fell to one knee. The Emperor's voice screamed in his helmet. "You will pay for this, Lord Vader. You will pay." But Vader said nothing. He stared up at the empty sky, where his son had just disappeared. Far across the galaxy, the small ship dropped out of hyperspace near a hidden world deep in the outer rim. A world the Empire had forgotten, a world the rebellion called Haven. Ahsoka guided the ship down through thick clouds. Below, hidden under jungle canopy, lay a rebel base. Old Y-wings, stolen freighters, tents, soldiers, pilots, hope. Luke sat beside her in the cockpit. He had not spoken in hours. His hands rested on his knees. His blue eyes stared at nothing. "Luke," Ahsoka said gently, "talk to me." The boy was silent for a long moment. Then he whispered, "He didn't kill me." "No. He could have." "Yes. Then there's still good in him. I felt it. Master Tano, I felt it." Ahsoka closed her eyes. She had felt it too. A flicker, small, buried under mountains of darkness, but real. "Luke," she said carefully, "your father is dangerous. The man I knew, Anakin, he is mostly gone. What's left is held together by hate, by the Emperor's chains. We cannot save him today. Maybe not ever. But maybe one day." Ahsoka did not answer. The ship touched down. The ramp hissed open, and the rebellion came running. Mon Mothma met them on the landing pad, tall, calm, worried. "Ahsoka," she said, embracing the Togruta, "we feared the worst. The Inquisitors are dead, most of them. Vader killed his own." Mon Mothma's eyes widened. "Vader killed them. It's a long story." Behind Ahsoka, Luke stepped off the ramp. The other Force-sensitive children followed. 5 small figures, scared but safe. Rebel medics rushed forward to help them. But Mon Mothma's eyes locked on Luke. She had seen that face before. In old hollows, in secret files, in the eyes of a senator who died long ago. "Ahsoka," she whispered, "is that?" "Yes. Skywalker's son? Padme's son too." Mon Mothma sat down slowly on a crate. She rubbed her forehead. "Stars above. If the Empire ever learns." "They already know," Ahsoka said. "Vader knows. The Emperor knows. We have no more time to hide him." Mon Mothma looked up. "Then what do you suggest?" Ahsoka turned to look at the boy. Luke was kneeling, helping a small Twi'lek girl down the ramp. He smiled at her. The little girl smiled back. Already a leader. Already kind. "I suggest we stop hiding him," Ahsoka said quietly, "and we start showing the galaxy what a real Skywalker looks like." The weeks that followed changed everything. In another timeline, a timeline that would never be, Luke Skywalker had grown up on Tatooine, a farm boy, whining about power converters, staring at twin suns, learning the saber only as a teenager from an old hermit named Ben. But not here, not in this galaxy. Here, Luke had been trained from age 4, by Ahsoka Tano, the last student of Anakin Skywalker, the survivor of Order 66, the woman who had walked away from the Jedi Council, but never from the Force. She had not taught him as a Jedi. She had not taught him as a Sith. She had taught him as something new. He knew Form 5, Jem So, his father's brutal, aggressive style. He knew Form 3, Sorasu, Obi-Wan's defensive shield. He knew Jarkai, two-saber combat, Ahsoka's own way. He had been trained in the lightsaber forms of 3 legendary Jedi, combined into one young warrior. He could meditate for hours. He could lift a starfighter. He could sense a sniper from a kilometer away, and he was 12. The rebellion had no idea what had just walked into their base. The first test came 3 weeks later. An Imperial patrol stumbled too close to Haven. 2 TIE fighters spotted the base. They tried to escape and report. Rebel pilots scrambled, but they were too slow. Luke was on the landing pad when the alarm sounded. Without a word, he ran. He climbed into the nearest X-wing, R2-D2. Yes, that R2. Ahsoka had recovered him years ago from the wreckage of Padme's ship, beeped wildly in the astromech socket. "Hold on, R2, Luke said. "Let's fly." He had never flown an X-wing in real combat. He had only flown simulators. It did not matter. The boy felt the ship the way his father once did. The Force flowed through every switch, every throttle, every cannon. He chased the TIEs across the sky. He felt their pilots' fear. He saw their next move before they made it. 2 clean shots, 2 explosions. The TIEs were gone before they could send their report. When Luke landed, the rebel pilots stared in silence. One veteran, a hardened old Y-wing flyer named Dutch Vader, walked up to Ahsoka. "Tano," he said, "that boy just did in 2 minutes what would take me 20. "I know," Ahsoka said. "Who taught him to fly like that?" Ahsoka watched Luke climb down from the cockpit, smiling, ruffling R2's dome. "Nobody taught him to fly like that," she said. "It's in his blood." Word spread quickly, quietly. Through the rebel network, there was a boy, a Force user, a Skywalker, trained by Ahsoka Tano herself. Some did not believe it. Some called it a rumor, a myth to lift morale. But Bail Organa believed. Mon Mothma believed. And on a quiet, rainy night on Alderaan, a young princess named Leia heard the rumor too. She did not know yet, none of them knew yet, that the boy was her brother. But the Force was already pulling them together. A thread, spinning across the stars, weaving toward a meeting that destiny refused to delay any longer. Meanwhile, deep in the dark heart of the Empire, the Emperor sat upon his throne. Palpatine's pale fingers gripped the armrests. His yellow eyes glowed like dying suns. Before him, kneeling, was Darth Vader. "You let him go," the Emperor hissed. "My old apprentice's son, the last seed of Skywalker, and you let him go, my master." Silence. Lightning cracked from Palpatine's fingertips. It slammed into Vader's armor. The Sith Lord screamed inside his mask, his suit sparking. "I have been patient with you, Lord Vader. I have allowed you your anger, your pain. But the boy is a poison. He will turn you against me. He will turn the galaxy against us both. And we cannot allow it." The lightning stopped. Vader slumped forward, smoke rising from his shoulders. "Yes, my master. You will hunt him. You will hunt Tano. You will burn every rebel cell that shelters them. And when you find the boy, you will break him. You will turn him to me. He will kneel before this throne, or he will die on it." Vader bowed his head. "It will be done." But as he rose and walked from the throne room, the Sith Lord felt something he had not felt in 20 years. Doubt. Back on Haven, Ahsoka stood with Luke under the stars. The boy had grown so much in just a few weeks. Taller, stronger, quieter. The truth of his father weighed on him like a stone. But he carried it. He did not break. "Master Tano," Luke said, "I need to ask you something. Anything. My mother. You knew her, didn't you?" Ahsoka smiled sadly. "Yes. Senator Padme Amidala. She was kind, smart, brave. She loved your father more than the galaxy could understand. She would have loved you the same way." Luke nodded slowly. "And, do I have any other family? Anywhere?" Ahsoka paused. She had kept this secret too. For years. For safety. But the time for secrets was ending. "You have a sister, Luke." The boy's head snapped up. "A sister? A twin. Her name is Leia. She was hidden too. Raised by Senator Bail Organa on Alderaan. She does not know about you. She does not know about your father. But the Force will bring you together, soon. I can feel it." Luke stared at the stars, his blue eyes shining. "A sister," he whispered. "I have a sister." Ahsoka put her hand on his shoulder. "Yes. And the galaxy needs you both. More than it knows." The Rebel Alliance was small, scattered, hunted. But something had shifted. A young Skywalker walked among them now. Not a farm boy with dreams of adventure, but a trained warrior with the weight of a legend. In secret war rooms, generals spoke his name in whispers. In Imperial halls, officers reported strange new attacks. Fast, precise, impossible. In the deep void of space, Darth Vader's fleet began to move. And in the quiet of meditation, Luke Skywalker reached out through the Force, searching for his sister, for his father, for the future. The galaxy was about to change. Because in this timeline, the one where Obi-Wan never made it to Tatooine, where a Togruta found the boy first, where a Padawan became a master. The rebellion did not get a farmer. They got a Skywalker, forged in shadow, trained in light, loved by Ahsoka Tano, and the Empire had no idea what was coming. Last lines. Hook into next chapter. That night, as Luke slept, the Force pulled him into a vision. He saw a white city in the clouds. He saw a young woman in white robes, dark hair braided, brown eyes burning with fire. She turned to him, as if she could see him too. "Who are you?" she whispered across the stars. Luke reached out a trembling hand. "I'm your brother." And on Alderaan, Princess Leia Organa shot up from her bed, gasping, sweating, heart pounding, knowing, somehow, that she was no longer alone in the galaxy. But far above her peaceful world, a star destroyer was already dropping out of hyperspace, and it carried Darth Vader,